This guide will help you decide if Windows 7 is still usable or not. To help you make an informed decision, we will present all the relevant factors to demonstrate that Windows 7 is no longer a viable option and why it is important to switch to Windows 11 or Windows 10. However, we will also highlight situations where Windows 7 can still be the best choice for certain tasks. After the failure of Windows Vista, Windows 7 was, as a side note, is still, once the favored choice for users seeking a visually stunning and efficient operating system. Its reputation for speed and performance made it stand out among other Windows versions. Compatibility issues aside, Windows 7 users may find it difficult to switch to Windows 10 or Windows 11. The reason is, Windows 7 users have a stronger attachment to this Windows version than Windows XP. Although sentimental attachment to Windows 7 is valid, upgrading to Windows 11 or Windows 10 as soon as possible is crucial for improved security and optimal performance. Windows 7 on new machine. You cannot use Windows 7 on a brand new machine. You will not find graphics, audio, Wi-Fi and other device drivers. Computer brands do not provide device drivers for Windows 7. If you want to use Windows 7 anyway, we suggest using Windows 7 in a virtualization software like VirtualBox. In simple words, virtualization software lets you install or use Windows 7 in Windows 11 or Windows 10. Downsides of not getting updates. As you may already be aware, Windows 7 is no longer receiving updates, including crucial security updates. Additionally, third-party antivirus, anti-malware, and cybersecurity companies have ceased support for this operating system. The question arises: what are downsides of not getting Windows updates? The short answer is that in addition to leaving users vulnerable to potential security risks, if Windows is not updated, it will become corrupted, crash or even unusable. You must be thinking that third-party security software can be used to protect against potential security risks. The bad news is that third-party antivirus, anti-malware or cybersecurity companies have stopped providing support for Windows 7. Windows 7 for offline use. For offline use, Windows 7 is still the optimal Windows version choice. Although Windows 7 is not a best choice, if you cannot afford to upgrade to Windows 10 or Windows 11, you can use supported versions of your favorite video editor, Photoshop, Microsoft Office and other third-party programs. It would be fair to say that Windows 11 or Windows 10 is not a good choice for playing offline and classic games. Gamers who love classic titles like GTA VC, GTA San Andreas, God of War etc., can rely on Windows 7 for a nostalgic gaming experience with their favorite retro games. Windows 7 for online use. Windows 7's outdated software makes browsing the internet an increasingly challenging task with each passing day. Google Chrome and Firefox have already discontinued support for Windows 7, and other browsers will soon do the same. If you're determined to stick with an older version of your preferred web browser, it won't be long before popular websites like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, etc., require you to upgrade to the latest version before accessing their content. The lack of updates for Windows 7 and web browsers has made downloading any content, whether legitimate or pirated, akin to walking on landmines. Such actions can easily make one susceptible to hacking and other cyber threats. Due to security vulnerabilities, do not conduct any financial activities, including accessing online banking, on Windows 7. Use Linux. If you don't want to spend money on Windows 11 or Windows supported or compatible devices and still want to use the internet, we recommend uninstalling Windows 7 and adopting the Linux operating system. You don't have to upgrade hardware to use Linux. Linux is a safe and fast operating system to browse the internet. Nearly all modern web browsers support Linux. Final words. We hope this quick guide has been informative and useful to you. You may contact us through the comment section if we could not properly explain any point or skipped something crucial. Team Soft Suggester will try its best to help you. The comment box is the best place to leave your questions, precious suggestions, and feedback.
More info and download links can be found on softsuggester.com. Subscribe to Software Geek for more useful videos, and ring bell button for the latest updates.